Do you guys want to know how to hit 70% or better on your MLB hitter props? Well, that's what I'm going to share with you guys today in this video. I found a strategy where you can hit at a very high percentage at doing this. So I'm going to share it with you guys today. Now, if you guys want to bypass all this stuff and you want me just to teach you one-on-one, make sure you guys go down in the description and book a call. All right. That way you can work with me one-on-one. I can teach you all the strategies that I know and you can take your sports betting to the next level. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's jump into it. So first thing is we're going to jump into a website. So I use this website every day, all right, whether it be for daily fantasy sports or for sports betting. I'm going to kind of show you guys how I collaborate the both to kind of get my sports bets, out of this. All right, so let's go ahead and let's jump into it. MLB player props. I love hitter props, all right, and especially the hitter props that are over 0.5 hits. They get one hit and you end up winning that. So first thing I'll do here, they have a thing, it's called Lineup HQ. All right, so I'll go over to Lineup HQ. Now, for those of you that don't know this website, this is probably going to look like a bunch of mumbo jumbo to you. You're not going to really know what you're looking at. So I'm going to kind of explain it a little bit of what you're looking at. Now, what I like to do is there's this little thing right here. It says POWN. All right. It means percentage owned. So what this means is across all daily fantasy sports lineups, this is the percentage of the people that have this certain player in their lineup. All right. That is what that means. So what I like to do here is I like to filter it to the top spot. This means these are the most common players that everybody has in their daily fantasy lineups, whether it's, your average Joe's playing daily fantasy or your pros that are playing daily fantasy. So what I like to do here for baseball is I like to go position by position here. All right. So first thing, let's start with the catcher here. You can filter by each position. So you start with the catcher. You see percentage owned here. I filtered it to the top, and 16.72% are going to have Will Smith in their lineup tonight. Is going to be in 16.72% of lineups. So he's the most common catcher that's going to be in there. Now, here's the thing. The Dodgers are playing in Colorado. So the problem with this is when a team is playing in Colorado, you cannot find a hitter prop over 0.5 hits. You just can't. And when you do, it's going to be like minus 500, minus 600. Because when they're in Colorado, you guys already know, if you watch baseball, when you're in Colorado, it's a hit fest. They're hitting balls left and right out of the park, whether it be out of the park or even just in play. And the runs are, racked up. So when they're in Colorado, like the top of the list guys are in Colorado, you kind of got to bypass it and just, you can't use them. First, you start off with the catcher here. So we'd have to bypass because Will Smith is playing in Colorado. So we're not going to find a line on him that's going to be anywhere near what we want. So let's go ahead and go to the first baseman now. We got top 16.56%. What is it? Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers in Colorado is another one that you're going to have to bypass here. All right. This might not be the greatest example that I'm using here because the Dodgers being in Colorado, everybody's probably going to be loading up on them, playing in Colorado. Now, second base, Miguel Vargas. He plays for the Dodgers as well, going in Colorado. They're going to put him up at the top. Third baseman. All right, Josh Jung plays for Texas, and they are going against Detroit. So what you would do here is you take Josh Jung and you'd write him down somewhere. This is like the first filter I like to go through. And then what you'd want to do from this step here is I like to look at batters that are averaging at least 275 or better. Sometimes I'll go 270. So, I'd say 270 or better. So if we go over here and let's put in Josh Jung, and we'll see. He's batting 272. All right. So not bad. Like that's kind of meets what I like. I like 270 and above, and you're having a pretty good season. I would take Josh Jung. I'd write him down on the side. All right. Josh Jung over 0.5 hits. Now, usually they'll actually show you here on this website sometimes what the odds will be on that. Over 0.5 hits right now is minus 258. So let's go to the shortstop position here. Shortstop position, you got Mookie Betts, obviously Dodger. So he's going to be playing in Colorado. Outfield is going to be the same thing probably here. Mookie Betts and JD Martinez. Today, obviously, is not the best example I could use for you guys because the Dodgers are playing in Colorado. So that list is going to be flooded with Dodger players and you can't really use them. We did get one. So you got Josh Jung, but this is like the process that you can go through. What you do is you would take your top catcher, top first baseman, second baseman, third baseman, shortstop, outfielder. You'd write those guys down, and then you'd go and look at their average. And anybody that bats above 270, you would throw them down, and you would take their over 0.5 hits. That means they only got to get one hit. That's it. Pretty much that's all they have to do. They get one hit, it's over. You win. Now, here's the thing with the big odds that I want to explain to you guys here. 0.3 of a unit times 7 gets you 2.1 units a week. When you get 8.4 units in a month, that is 8% being up. If you're doing 1% unit size. 0.3 of a unit is nothing. But when you start, every day you start recouping that and adding up, starts adding up. Then before you know it, if you're doing that throughout the whole entire month, you're getting 8.4 units, which is 8%. So your bankroll will be up 8%, and that's on 1%. So obviously if you're doing 2% unit, 3% units, you'd be multiplying that stuff. This is what you have to look at when it goes behind those big odds. When you're betting stuff that's minus 200, minus 250, minus 300, like you have to hit at 70% or above. You have to. That's what it comes down to. So don't be completely scared to be doing, high odds. If you know what you're doing and you're going through a strategy that is actually legit and will produce, you don't have to be scared of it. You don't have to think that, I'm paying too much juice. It doesn't matter when you're staying with your unit size anyway. As long as you're staying with your unit size, you're just hustling every day. It's a grind. You do this every day in and day out. As long as you could do this day in and day out and just keep going over and over and over, you're going to be successful with it if you're doing the right stuff. So again, if you guys want to learn these strategies that I'm teaching here and you guys want to know exactly how to be able to take this to the next level, make sure, like I said, you guys go down in the description, book a call. So that way I could talk to you, I could work with you, and I could show you and tweak exactly what it is that I know mixed with what you know, and then you could be successful in sports betting. It's not hard to do and it's not impossible. Trust me, guys, not impossible to do. I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people don't even know a hitter prop exists in sports betting. You guys are too focused on money line plays, total plays, and stuff like that you don't even realize that there's other stuff that you need to be able to, win. There's other opportunity out there. Like I said, guys, go in the comments if you guys are going to use this strategy. If you guys have already used it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up on that. Make sure you guys follow the channel as well, so that way, we can gain this following going. All right, that way I get more of these videos out to you guys. I can help you guys and show you guys exactly what it is that I do every single day.